His name is Moon Pere and is only 8 years old. Moon was born blind, however he was taken to Kikuyu Mission Hospital when he was just 18 months old. He was put on medication which was effective for some time. His condition then started to deteriorate when he stopped the medication due to financial difficulties. It is now rather unfortunate that he has become irreversibly blind. What then can be done for him? We also spoke to his older brother, who tells us how young Moon's condition has affected their family. Then there is Lemontoy Lepore. At only 12, he is partially blind. He has been sick since he was 3 years old. His mother tells us a little about how it all began.
Yellow on Baba Asia School. Nigga, you and Navala, a bangonia. You will need a school. I'm getting wrong and I will your cardongonia and Higama. Never won't die. Nay to the yard rule and I've ideas.
He has continued to get worse, but he can still read with his one eye.
He got an attack of trachoma. Fortunately enough, the scarring didn't happen as in the eyelashes that were wrapping on the cornea. They didn't harm that cornea that much. So the scar is just superficial. It is an indication of an attack of trachoma. It is very superficial in that you see even when you are checking the vision at 3-4 meters, the boy could see something. But at 6 meters, which is the normal distance for taking a normal vision, he couldn't see anything.
Young Lemontoy's sight can be saved as we were made to understand, however it's not going to be easy. We spoke to Dr. Kwamboka, who describes Lemontoy's eye condition and why it would be difficult to treat it.
It can be grafted well and good, but in Kenya, here in Africa, we are getting a problem with getting those corneal grafts. We depend on the outside country that the people donate. As Africans, they're not ready to donate the corneas. The corneas, what I mean by donating the cornea, when someone is dead, the first 6 hours are very important. After the first 6 hours, that is when it can be harvested, then stored safely.
Meet Samuel Omwega. He is one of the employees of Heritage and has been with them for over 20 years in different capacities.
Sichafanya na kampuni zingine, nilitoka tu shule straight nikajoin hii kampuni mpaka wa leo. Ngawa nimechange departments. Nilianza na jikoni kabla niingie guiding. Sasa hii guiding niko na kitu kama miaka 10. Kwa guide na also nilifanya jikoni kama miaka 10 again.
He decided to have his eyes checked out on a whim and to his surprise discovered that he too has an eye problem.
Daktari kweli ameona niko na shida. Na hiyo shida ni sisomi mbali, sisomi karibu, lakini napata nitaweza soma kitu kikikuwa distance. Kwa hivyo ameniambia vile iko na amenipa dawa na amenipa macho ya kutumia nikisoma. Hii kliniki sio hatuwezi sema ni ya staff peke yake, kwa sababu inasaidia staff na inasaidia community yenye inatoka wale wako karibu na sisi. Sana sana kama hapa tuko na Wamasai ndio wako karibu na hii lodge yetu. Kwa hivyo hii kliniki inasaidia both sides.
So we wanted to find out from the doctor, is it preventable? What precautions need to be taken to avoid a recurrence?
Your clothes have to be clean. You should not be sleeping with the kettle. You should be, like if you don't have any source of clean water next to your house, just improvise any type of like a drum, just fix thing that will drip. We really advise them to use running water. When you use water in the same basin, the father, mother wakes up. You know, usually in African community, the father has to be given the priority. Goes, washes. He spends the time with the kettle, washes, cleans up. He's the person who escapes that, cleans up the eyes. The next person coming is the mother. Then the younger ones, they're the last people to clean their eyes. Very unfortunate for them. They just, all of them, they get the condition. It's certainly discharge, a lot of discharge with heavy. We do give them even the symptoms of the condition. Discharge, you must clean those eyes. Very early in the morning with running water, just a little bit of water, clean water, running, it is enough for you. Then no sharing of clothes. We do even tell them, they take a piece of cloth if they see water is scarce. They divide it into four. One corner for today, another corner for tomorrow, like that. After 4 days, they can wash it.
And for those who are not lucky to have their eyesight saved, what's next for them?
Apart from the eye care meaning restoring the sight, we have rehabilitation and we have low vision therapy. Low vision therapy basically is mostly we deal with children, the blind, those people who are partially blind, meaning that they have some vision but at least they can see. There are those people who can use magnifiers. Most of them, like the albinos, can use very high powers of glasses or sometimes magnifiers, and if they're totally blind, they're introduced braille. There is that staging, depends on what you can use to sustain your life. Then you have the rehabilitation program.
Our trip to a home state shows us the conditions under which they live and why eye diseases spread so easily. But get this, for the Maasai community, this is their way of life, and it is known that the Maasai are deep-rooted in their culture, and so expecting them to change suddenly is not an easy task.
Okay, like in Turkana, we see how they live. Nowadays, I think they've tried to get out of cattle rearing to farming. Yeah. The Turkana are flexible in their culture, but come to Maasai's.
So all that the MIG team can do is teach the community here and hope they take some measures to arrest, if not completely eradicate the spread of eye infections, and they in turn will continue providing the much needed healthcare here and education too.